On the mean streets of the city of equilibrium, chemicals out of equilibrium can exist, becoming a threat to the very fabric of the chemical world. So who will step forward to restore balance and ensure the chemical world remains intact? Enter our chemical Avengers, each playing a crucial role in maintaining equilibrium within the realm of acid-base chemistry. So from acid-base definitions to salt solutions, buffers, and complex ions, we've encountered the heavy hitters in our journey through aqueous ionic equilibrium. Our Avengers stand ready at the compound, prepared to spring into action at a moment's notice. Suddenly, an emergency alert blares. There is a chemical threat with severe casualties in the city. Join us inside the compound as we rally our chemical Avengers to assess the threat and devise a plan of action. See you there. Some of the chemical Avengers are gathered at their compound, discussing recent disturbances in the city. Minus Captain America states, "Team, we received reports of unusual chemical activity in the city of equilibrium. People are falling ill due to a mysterious chemical threat." NH3 Iron Man then says, "Jarvis, what's the situation?" Jarvis, being AI, then states, "Analysis indicates a disruption in chemical equilibrium caused by an unknown compound. It is affecting the pH balance of water sources, leading to widespread contamination. Additionally, there are reports of abnormal precipitation, suggesting potential KSP-related disruptions." SO3 Jean Grey then states, "We need to act fast. Who's behind this?" HNO3 Thor then says, "The source appears to be a clandestine laboratory hidden within the city. It must be Loki's doing." HCl Hulk says, "Hulk smash." Chemical Avengers then spring into action, heading towards the laboratory. Inside the laboratory, the Avengers confront Loki, who is manipulating vials of unknown substances. HNO3 Thor says, "Loki, your mischief ends here." And BF3 Loki states, "The chemical Avengers, how delightful of you to join me. I'm merely conducting a little experiment to tip the scales of equilibrium." "Not on our watch," says NH3 Iron Man. The Avengers engage Loki in battle, but he releases a concoction that creates an unstable chemical reaction. HF Falcon begins to cough. "I recognize the acidity. This is the compound altering the pH balance of the environment and inducing excessive precipitation due to high solubility product constants, or KSP. "Need to neutralize it," says NaOH Black Panther, "before it causes further harm. I'm releasing OH-, but it's not enough. We need more OH-. I'll release calcium hydroxide, or CaOH2. CaOH2 dissociates in water to form calcium ions, Ca2+, and hydroxide ions, or OH-, effectively neutralizing excess H+ ions in solution. But we still need to deal with solubility. To use their expertise, the chemical Avengers identify all chemical components and devise a plan to neutralize the threat. HNO3 Thor is going to harness his lightning powers to initiate electrolysis, separating the reactive ions. NH3 Iron Man, of course, is going to use his suit's technology to create a counteracting chemical compound that stabilizes the pH balance and reduces the solubility of precipitates. But we still need more. Solution, says calcium carbonate Professor X. "I can use calcium carbonate to address the disruption in solubility equilibrium. Calcium carbonate reacts with excess calcium ions from NaOH Black Panther's efforts to form insoluble calcium carbonate precipitate, restoring solubility equilibrium. By utilizing calcium hydroxide from NaOH Black Panther as a strong base and introducing calcium carbonate from CaCO3 Professor X to form insoluble precipitate, the chemical Avengers successfully neutralize the threat and restore equilibrium in the chemical world." "We restored balance to the city of equilibrium," exclaims NaOH Black Panther. "Great work, team. We need to ensure this doesn't happen again," says calcium carbonate Professor X. The Avengers then apprehend Loki. They locked him up, folks, and shut down the laboratory, preventing any further disruptions to equilibrium. And the city remains in balance, although a bit beat up. But overall, you're welcome, city of equilibrium. Okay? The end. That's it, folks. Produce your own stories to make connections. A lot of previous students have used soccer, their own family members, and even other shows or characters to their advantage in remembering the material. Have fun with it, and I'll see you in the next chapter.